If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, make sure to visit the link in the description and use code MASSIVE for 5% off all orders. So welcome back to another minor league rebuild here on NBA 2K19. In today's video, we are going to be doing a Mike Conley Jazz rebuild. Yeah, this man was just traded at the time of recording this today, was traded to the Utah Jazz. Rumor that's kind of been lingering for a little while. I guess the Jazz have their new big three with Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, and Rudy Gobert. It's a pretty good big three. I would say personally, I'll go over the trade a little bit. If you don't know the details, I obviously haven't put it through yet, as you can tell. But the overall trade was Mike Conley to the Jazz for Jay Crowder, Kyle Korver, Grayson Allen, the number 23 overall pick in this Thursday's draft, and then a top 6 protected pick in 2022, something like that. I'll just send him a 2022 pick. It really doesn't matter. But that is going to be the trade. Personally, I think you weren't going to get a ton of value on Mike Conley. Like, how much money is Mike Conley making right now? I think it's a pretty good amount. Yeah, he's making 32 mil, in which is going to be his last season. He actually does have a team option in 2022, which I didn't know that. I thought he would have a player option, but it's not a bad deal. He is 31 years old. He just doesn't fit the timeline of the Memphis Grizzlies in the slightest. I think the obvious move was to move him. You move Marc Gasol in the middle of this year. I think it was about time we trade him, especially if you're going to go out and draft Ja Morant, especially with that. So even though I just did see a rumor, Pelicans are apparently throwing together a huge trade package, try to move up to number 2 to take RJ Barrett to pair with Zion, which would be pretty ridiculous. I would have to say. I mean, and the Knicks would then get Ja Morant, so I don't really think Knicks fans would be pissed. I'm sure they'd be mad, but I don't think they'd be pissed. But let's just hop right back into this rebuild. I did finally find in famous New York's draft class, so that is the one that is going to be used today. Jose Washington, you are fired. Nicholson, sure, welcome here. Assistant GM, I'll just go Owen Masters. Quinn Snyder, I'll definitely give a year or two. You're fired. You can stay, and you're fired. Randy Martin, and then assistant coach, I'm just going to go Peterson, and hopefully we can afford all these guys. Can we not afford? Oh, wow, we really cannot afford a CFO. All right, well, I don't think Quinn Snyder is going to be fired then. Just doesn't really seem like it would be a smart move with this amount of money to work with. So, any of them? We got one. Okay, cool. I definitely didn't expect that, but I'm going to figure out the whole works of this trade, and I'll see you guys once I have the trade done. So this is basically the trade. Kyle Korver is on a team option right now because this game doesn't let you trade guys who have options, even though it really should. For Mike Conley in this game, it doesn't really look that valuable, but I honestly don't think it's that bad in real life. It's not awful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to accept the option of Korver, trade him in a second over to Memphis for a second-round pick in return. So we no longer have a first-round pick, which is a bit unfortunate. Not gonna lie, trade override's gonna go off. So this is not a realistic rebuild at all. I probably will try to keep Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy Gobert for the whole rebuild. Just pretty much how it's gonna go. So we're not gonna have a lot of cap space at any point. I mean, Mitchell is on a team option, well, not a team option, a rookie deal at this point. Unfortunately, I probably have to trade some guys that are fan favorites. Joe Ingles, I know is a huge fan favorite. Dante Exum probably isn't. Tony Bradley probably doesn't matter to many people, but I do want to clear up cap space, potentially have as much money as possible. For free agency this year. If we can maybe get like one more pretty good free agent, that would kind of complete the team. Then we can have an all right either starting small forward or all right starting power forward. Joe Ingles is going to go though. I'm sorry, it's going to happen. I kind of want to look in a different direction, and motherfucker, his contract is definitely not helping me with money in free agency. Is basically the bottom line. So we sent him to New Orleans for a first and Solomon Hill. Solomon Hill will be having fun in Los Angeles with LeBron. So this draft, we have a second-round pick. I draft a lot of guys from this draft class, so I'm actually just going to not get anybody this year. Not that a second-round pick was really going to play for me anyways, but I'm just going to trade that second for a future second. I'm going to bring back pretty much all these guys. I have to bring back Korver just because he is going to go to Memphis now at this point. So Kyle Korver. Honestly, watch them not take this deal. It probably actually won't go through. Give me a second-round pick in 2023. Okay, they agreed to it. Kyle Korver is now a Memphis Grizzly. My personal opinion is he's going to be bought out. I think this trade also, yeah, you could say you got a bunch of role players. Like Jay Crowder's never really been more than a role player on like a good team when he was on the Celtics. And then Grayson Allen, he's got a lot of tripping potential. But other than that, I don't really know what really there is to work with there. I'm sorry. I just don't really think there's anything much there. I've never been a Grayson Allen fan. I don't really think many people are. First round pick from the Bulls. Looks like it could have some decent value. Felicio, I'm not going to pay. I might look to move Derek Favors for somebody who is on like a rookie contract, which would then, again, still give me cap space theoretically. And then I could potentially still sign somebody. That would be the obvious goal there. We're loading up on first-round picks right now, so I actually probably can move favors for somebody who's on a rookie deal, either a small forward or a power forward, and then we can just work signing somebody in free agency and then fill out the bench. So maybe like a Tobias Harris wouldn't be a bad option for this team. Other than that, I'm not seeing many offers right now. It's not Tobias Harris. Derek Favors only does have 2.5-star trade value. So let's see. Let's go power forward / small forward, making no more than, let's say, 8 mil. We can just see what my options are there. Obviously, excluding free agents, Luka Doncic is just not going to happen. Pascal Siakam, I would definitely be interested in. For Derek Favors, 12 mil more. I forgot they pay so many people so much money. Norman Powell, and I'll also start throwing you picks. I'll actually give you that Chicago one, and not the Pelicans one, but I'll give you my first-round pick next year as well. This Jazz pick as well. I'm going to get this to go through. It's going to go through. And finally, one more first in 2023. Are you serious? All right, if I didn't include the Pelicans pick, will that change it? Yeah. So I gave up a lot for Pascal Siakam. Honestly, that's an insane defensive front court with him and Rudy Gobert. I now do have to deal with no qualifying offers. I do have to deal with who did I contract I just take on? Norman Powell. I'm just going to move it. Should be pretty quick. I don't know how much money we're going to have for free agency. It's probably not going to be a ton. We got another first-round pick from Chicago, so basically take one of those first-round picks away. So we need a small forward. Kawhi Leonard is here, and we can afford him. I'm not going to sign him. I do get him a decent amount. Kevin Durant is here, and I have not gotten Kevin Durant in a minute, and he's still not going to come here. Damn. If Kevin Durant had come to Utah, that would have been quite the story. Jimmy Butler's here. I think it actually... do I want to get Tobias Harris? I do get him all... Oh, he's a deal from the Bucks. It's actually pretty interesting. KLAY Thompson has a deal from the Hawks. I wouldn't mind KLAY Thompson. I'd be interested. We're going to get KLAY Thompson. Okay, cool. That works for me. Do we have enough to keep Ricky Rubio now? No. Man has a $22 million cap hold. KD goes to the 76ers. All right, at least he didn't stay in the West. So KLAY Thompson is on this team, and I believe we literally have 5. Never mind. Well, actually, yes, we do have 5. I'm sorry, looking at KLAY. KLAY's going to play small forward if you couldn't figure that one out. Yeah, we have exactly 5 players. So I think I'm going to get every position a backup except for small forward. Well, Pat Beverly, you know I can't pass up on that defense with Pat Beverly. It's too good. Like a Tyreek Evans wouldn't even be that bad, and then I'm probably going to be on like minimum contracts at this point, which is going to be unfortunate. Ooh, Trevor Booker's here. We can actually still afford him. Not bad. And I can afford Ricky Rubio. Did I not renounce the rights on him? Well, Ricky Rubio is here. I think I'm going to trade him, though. I do want to keep Beverly with that defense. So I'm actually going to trade Rubio for a backup center, and then we're going to pretty much be all set. He's making 12 mil. I'll throw in 2 seconds as well with that. This will be a pretty good offseason, I would say. Ooh, Marcus Smart. That's some good defense. Who's my backup shooting guard right now? Ooh, Tyreek Evans. Yeah, no, I'm going to pick up Marcus Smart. I need that defense coming off the bench. Does Tyreek Evans go up at small forward by any chance? He does a little bit. I guess I'll move him there. So Tyreek Evans for a center. Him in 2 seconds. Give me a big man. I would take like an Ante Zizic, a Billy Hernan-Gomez. I don't really want Robert Williams. I can get Hernan-Gomez and Malik Monk, actually. Josh, the trade hasn't gone through. I'm not sitting there making every single trade. Dejounte Murray and Jakob Poeltl. Okay. I'm going to do that trade. That's a little bit like ridiculous of a trade, and that would be kind of hard to pass up. So we're kind of all set at every position. I'm actually going to package. Dejounte Murray is a really good defensive point guard. I'm going to package now Patrick Beverly, who I do get a decent amount, I will admit, and Trevor Booker, and a first-round pick from the Spurs, not from the Spurs, from us in 2023 for a backup power forward. Then we'll be all set. Larry Nance Jr. definitely could be an option. He's probably who I'm going to go with, and it's looking like that's going to be a yes, and I'll see you guys at the start of year number 1. So year number 1, this is what the rotation is going to be looking like. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell as our backcourt, KLAY Thompson starting at the small forward position, Pascal Siakam, and then Rudy Gobert as our front court. Off the bench, we got Marcus Smart, Larry Nance Jr., Dejounte Murray, and Jakob Poeltl. Pretty good bench. Really excited to see how this team can do, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. So I think it was a pretty good offseason. 68-14 we go. Harden MVP, Zion Rookie of the Year, Schroeder, Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson Jr., Quinn Snyder does get Coach of the Year. So, I personally think that the Jazz are a championship contending team, especially with the Warriors, like, not 2 best players because Curry's obviously there, but, like, 2 top 3 players in the Warriors are hurt next year. And both of them are also free agents. Let's not forget that. Conley did lead us in scoring, and it was Thompson, Mitchell. We had 3 20-plus point scorers. Gobert and Siakam are not really the scoring big men, but they're obviously both probably going to be here for the whole team. Smart off the bench, Nance Jr., Dejounte Murray, and Jakob Poeltl. I honestly didn't think this team would look this good in the first year. But we do. It's going to be us and the New Orleans Pelicans here in round number 1. They do still have Anthony Davis. I mean, yeah, I could technically make all the trades every single time, but do you know how much time that would take? Like, that would take so much time for me to trade Anthony Davis, for me to trade Mike Conley every time, for me to reset the draft order. Like, as soon as a roster comes out, let me know. It's actually, honestly, a roster will probably come out as soon as the draft is over, and then I'm assuming just he'll put everybody as free agents, and then go ahead and sign them with the teams or place them on the teams as that goes. That's normally what happens. If anybody already knows a roster that's out, feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to give it a try. We're going to 7 games here with the Oklahoma City Thunder. I believe they actually were up 3-1. They might have blown it, but NBA Finals time. First year, us and the Toronto Raptors, and we're going to end up winning in 6. And Rudy Gobert Finals MVP. So that escalated real quickly. That really honestly did. Staff signing at this point, nobody's really going to get fired. Quinn Snyder just won us a championship. Absolutely no point to fire him. Let's head up to the draft, where I don't think we're going to have any picks. No, we do not. I honestly don't really see a reason to change much on this team. I probably will in the 3rd and final year. We actually... Do I want to risk it and pick up the option on Conley? You know what? I'm just going to risk it and just pick up his team option. I mean, it can't hurt. It's not... I do have free agents. Maybe it will hurt. I guess technically that's one less free agent we have to worry about, and actually all 3 of these guys are restricted, so it's not a huge deal. But oh, Jesus, Dejounte Murray. Jakob Poeltl wants, like, he's going to go to the Raptors. Okay, I just want to make it clear, which is, like, most likely is going to happen because it happens literally every time. I've clearly matched his contract. It says match under status. If it says he goes to the Raptors and for some reason he doesn't go back, he will be put on this team. Yep, it happens every single time. I would bet money he's honestly going to end up back here. There's not, like, is it going to give me Pascal Siakam? I don't understand why it says that stuff, but it does. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 with the rotation. So it's going to be the same starting 5 as year number 1. Conley and Mitchell locking it down as our backcourt. Thompson, who I actually might look to trade. I didn't give him a no-trade clause. If you don't believe me and you think I edited it, go back and watch when I signed him. I didn't give him a no-trade clause, so I might actually look to move him this offseason. I do sign him a decent amount. It's been a minute since I've signed him, but could spice it up. Of course, if we don't win a championship this year, I'll probably only make 1 or 2 small moves, but Thompson, trading him would obviously be the biggest move. But let's get to this season first. Siakam and Gobert are going to be our front court out the bench. Dejounte Murray, Marcus Smart. I mean, just holy fucking defense. Larry Nance Jr. and then Jakob Poeltl. I'm feeling really good about this team, and I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So in year number 2, perfect record, 69-13. Harden MVP, Anthony Edwards Rookie of the Year on the Magic. Cole Anthony, Anthony Davis, Marvin Bagley, Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year once again. I'm trying to get the 3-peat in this video. Whenever I win a championship in the first year, if you don't know, always try to go for the 3-peat. Mitchell bought out, led us in scoring. He is a free agent this year, and I am currently tied up with a lot of money. I did re-sign Mike Conley and Marcus Smart to contract extensions this year. I was re-signing Conley the whole time. Marcus Smart's great off the bench defensively. If I have to trade somebody, I'm re-signing Donovan Mitchell. It's obviously going to happen, but it's Conley's video. He's not going anywhere. So Mitchell, Thompson, Conley, Gobert, Siakam. Rebounds did go to Gobert, and assists was Conley. So first round here in the playoffs, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, potentially still Steven Adams. I feel like they actually do trade him a lot, but we're up 2-0 on them quickly here in the first round, 3-0, and are we going to sweep them? Yes, we do. Round number 2 is going to be us and the Minnesota Timberwolves out here making the playoffs. We are probably should win this series. Will we? This game sometimes hates me, so I'm not going to lie. We are up 3-1, though, 4-1. Okay, never mind. Really shouldn't have talked. NBA Finals. Western Conference Finals, us in Denver over in the East. It's going to be the Knicks and the Celtics. Oh, good old days of like 2011 when Melo on the Knicks was just really... Melo was still on the Nuggets in 2011. Was he? No, like 2013. No, like 2012. I don't fucking know. Us and the Celtics here in the NBA Finals, up 1-0, up 2-0. We probably are going to hop into a game at this point just because, unfortunately, if I do have to blow up... I'm not going to blow up the team, but I'm going to make a few trades this offseason, and no guarantees I get back, but I'll see you guys in the game. All right, so 2:18 left. I'm not good at math, but I believe that's a 24-point lead. I'm not positive. That is Dejounte Murray in the game. I wanted to get my starters, and did I do it in time? No, I did not. That's unfortunate, but Murray's going to hit 2 free throws. I do want to use Conley a little bit. I just want to make sure I got my starters to go up to the bench at least. That would be kind of nice. Kyrie's still in the Celtics. Oh, man. I did just see a report, I mean, that said if Kevin Durant doesn't go to the Brooklyn as well, Kyrie might not, or the Nets might not sign Kyrie. One, that's just dumb. Kyrie would be the best free agent signing you've had in a long, long time. 2, it's not like Kevin Durant couldn't come next year. It's also not like he's not going to play this year at all. Like, I don't get it personally, but it is what it is, man. I guess that maybe improves the odds of Kyrie coming back to the Celtics. I would say there's right now less than a 5% chance of that coming true. I'm trying to be a realist. It honestly could be less than that. That's just my personal opinion. I think if Kyrie doesn't go to the Nets, he's going to go to the Lakers. Maybe the Clippers and pair up with Kawhi. I mean, that's just kind of what my thought process is, but I don't know, man. It's the NBA. Kyrie's a diva. He probably changes his mind like a woman like 4 times probably a day. So Siakam does get fouled. We're going to get the starters here in the game. Horford's still on the Celtics as well. Just kind of really stinging for me right now. Siakam does brick the first free throw. A little bit unfortunate. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Is that... What is this lineup I have in right now? Why is Wayne Ellington in the game? Rudy Gobert fouled out. Okay, you can keep Jakob Poeltl in. But why would you not just put Marcus Smart in? Or, like, just... What the hell? Wait, okay, Mike Conley's in the game. Like, that just makes no sense. Why would you ever do that? I mean, they have, like, their seconds in right now. Conley on the night does have 21 points, 1 rebound, and 8 assists. I would honestly be really happy to see Mike Conley get a championship. I feel like he's one of those guys that's just... I feel like not a lot of guys hate him. Or, like, not a lot of, like, guys in the NBA, but not a lot of, like, fans hate him. Which is hard to come by these days, which really is. I feel like the last couple of those were, like... I'm not saying he's in the same class as, like, Tim Duncan or Dirk, but, like... He has that kind of like reputation where not a lot of people hate him. At least I don't think they would. I don't really see a reason to hate Mike Conley. He's been a pretty loyal guy. And we're going to seriously... Like, I understand contested shots in this game never go in, but, like, NBA players around the rim, I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. They do hit layups when they're contested. I mean, it's an absolutely wild thing to think of, but it does happen, 2K. Need to make that a little more realistic next year, but will that happen? Probably not. This is going to be the final possession, I believe. Oh, get that shit out of here. Great way to end it on. We're going to push it up. Try to maybe hit a 3 with Conley. If I can get a pick right here. Actually, no, we'll run the... Oh, Klay Thompson corner. Oh, that's just way too late. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So maybe Mike Conley. And yes, he does win Finals MVP. 17 points, 2.5 rebounds, 12 assists. Pretty cool to see. Kind of glad I signed him to that contract extension. So at this point, I think trading Klay Thompson would be a fun idea to maybe explore. I don't really care about my head scout. I definitely want to make sure I'm able to re-sign whatever the hell his name is. Why am I forgetting his name right now? Whenever he pops up, I'll remember who the hell was my head coach. I'm forgetting Quinn Snyder. That's who I'm talking about. And he's going to come back. Cool. I don't need a scout. I don't really think I'm going to be drafting anybody. Do I have a pick? If I have a pick, it might be helpful. I have the 6th overall pick, actually. Klay Thompson, pick 6. Nothing. I thought like maybe a Paul George would pop up, something like that. All right, let's just look here. I mean, realistically, like, you can't trade for Kawhi, could I? I'm just going to see who's the first one available in the trade finder here. Just see how low I can go. Okay, well, nobody even wants Klay Thompson. Okay, no Doncic. Probably no Westbrook, no Fat Boy. Simmons, no. Gobert. All right, I do get trade offers for Gobert, but he's also on my team. I don't really want to trade him for Jimmy Butler. Like, if I'm going to trade him, I don't know. I might keep him. We do have pick 6, though. How about Siakam in pick 6? Like, I'm just trying to maybe explore some different trades just because, I mean, I don't want to keep the team exactly the same way. Boogie's just not a power forward at all. 1 in Penis Canner. Would that say 1? Yeah, 1 in Penis Canner. D'Lo. I really like D'Lo. I just don't have a place to play him at all. Murray, Oladipo, Blake Griffin. Could be an option. Devin Booker and TJ Warren. Again, no place to play him. Donkey. Ooh, the Warriors have pick 3. Donkey and pick 3 wouldn't be bad. Aldridge and DeRozan. You know what? I'm going to take Blake Griffin. I think Pascal Siakam is going to be better than Blake Griffin in 2, 3, 4 years, but I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit. Georges Niang, welcome back to Utah. Have fun in Cleveland for 2 first-round picks, and maybe I don't trade Klay. I don't even get any trade offers. I actually probably will after team player options, but I definitely need to re-sign Donovan Mitchell. That definitely needs to happen. He's obviously going to have a qualifying offer. It's only $6 million. Do I get any offers for Klay Thompson? I mean, I wouldn't mind just exploring. Like, it's worth looking. Oladipo. Okay. I mean, I'm getting some good players here, don't get me wrong. I just don't really think any of them can play small forward besides Jimmy Butler, and I would not trade Klay Thompson for Jimmy Butler. I just wouldn't. So, yeah, I think we're basically just going to be re-signing. You know what? I might try to switch up the bench a little bit. Donovan. Okay, so I think what needs to happen... Can I match this? Fuck, there's no way I can match it, is there? Oh my god. Did it just let me sign him? It said I couldn't go over the hard cap. Don't fuck me, 2K. Oh my god, we just went over the hard cap somehow and got Donovan Mitchell back. Whew. Well, Okay, that happened. I think maybe at this point, maybe trying to trade Jakob Poeltl for a better backup center wouldn't be a bad idea. I wouldn't mind maybe keeping Larry Nance, but I also did get him in yesterday's video, so maybe moving him wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I could go my boy Mitchell Robinson, who I'm a big fan of if you guys have never watched one of my videos before. Actually, if I do Nance, Poeltl, and a first-round pick from the Bulls, unprotected actually, definitely show them some value. Serge Ibaka's here. Dennis Smith Jr., Mitchell Robinson. Okay, these are some interesting offers. Donkey's here. Interesting. Not in love with any of these offers. Like, Serge Ibaka would be cool, I guess. But then I'm going to have a shitty player coming off the bench that I have to sign in free agency. So, you know what? We made a couple changes. We're just going to roll with the team. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. Third and final year. This is what the rotation is going to look like. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, still our backcourt. KLAY Thompson at small forward. New addition, Blake Griffin at power forward, and Rudy Gobert rounding out our starting five at the center position. Off the bench, we got Dejounte Murray, Marcus Smart, Larry Nance Jr., and Jakob Poeltl. So the bench really didn't change at all this video, but it's a really good bench. I mean, a couple of these guys could be starters on teams. So trying to go for the three-peat. Hopefully we can do it. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final season. So into year number 3, 68-14, not bad. I think that's been our worst record this video, so I can't complain. Jokic MVP, Jalen Green, Dejounte Murray actually wins 6-man. Pretty cool to see Anthony Davis, Killian Hayes, and Quinn Snyder, third year in a row, Coach of the Year. So definitely cannot complain about this team. I mean, this rebuild, 68 wins being our lowest amount, is absolutely crazy. I mean, I've had some insane teams that end up winning like 55 games in the last year when the team's the best, which just makes no sense. This team has been so consistent, though. Really hoping we can go for the three-peat here, and I think we're going to do it. I'm confident. Knock on some wood. I'm feeling good, though. So we end up sweeping the Nuggets in the first round. It's going to be us and Phoenix here in round number 2, bottom of the West. It's going to be New Orleans and Houston. Let's get it done. Excuse me right there. Houston looks like they're going to sweep the Pelicans. They did. We swept the Phoenix Suns. Big series right here. Over there in the East, it's going to be the Washington Wizards and the Brooklyn Nets. We are currently up 2-0 here on the Rockets. Wizards are up 3-0, and they sweep their way to the finals. Who did the Wizards sign? Definitely somebody. Well, no. They just drafted DeAndre Hunter. What pick did they draft him at? Pick 6. That's a good pick. Steven Adams they traded for. Who did they trade for Steven Adams? Thunder. Did they trade Jabari fucking Parker for Steven? Oh, my God. Are you serious? It's just so dumb. We should destroy them, honestly. Thanks for coming, Washington. Mike Conley, second finals MVP. Glad to see that. So, yeah, Mike Conley was traded, if you didn't know. This came out to be a pretty fun rebuild. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe. The rumors are just coming out. Again, I'm going to get to all of your comments. I appreciate you guys giving me some great ideas. I'm going to try to get to all of them. But as this season heats up, the NBA offseason, which I think more people enjoy for videos anyways, these videos start coming up more. The rumors, the trades, the drafts, the free agent signings, which is one of my favorite times of the year. So if you guys are enjoying this as much as as much as I am, feel free to leave a like down below. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Links always in the description as always. Can't thank you guys enough for all the support, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.